Hey, it's Matt Webley here, hope you're doing alright. So in this video I'm going to explain the business model that has made me millions of dollars over the past few years with very little effort from me. Like almost zero effort. I've literally done for a while now, I've done 2-3 hours per month, and that's just a call with my team, and they've done all the heavy lifting. And the business model, if you don't know what it is, I've talked about it a few times on the channel, because that's what the channel's about. It's about software as a service, which I believe is one of, if not possibly the best business model online for a whole bunch of reasons. And I'm going to share some insights into why that is and how it's changed recently. Wow, I dare say it's actually cool on this balcony in Dubai tonight. I dare say it's actually cold. No, not cold, just cool. It's really nice, really refreshing, which I can't believe I'm saying, because it's been gross for ages. Anyway, so let me tell you about that software as a service business model. What makes it really good is it's sticky, faceless, passive, one person, so you can set up. And because of AI and AI agents now, anybody can do it. So a year ago, you had to have a lot of money or a lot of expertise, or kind of everything that would put normal people out of the business, like not able to do it. So normal people end up doing kind of everyday opportunities that kind of anyone can get into. But software as a service was a business model a year ago that normal people couldn't get into. You needed lots of money, you needed high level skill set, you just needed loads of stuff that normal people didn't have. Now I've been selling online for over 23 years, so I've got the skill set, I've built up capital. Even though I came from nothing, I built up capital. Like, that's why I was able to make it work. And as of a year ago, normal people without much experience, without technical expertise, without deep pockets, you couldn't even get into the business, never mind make it work. But now, because of AI and AI agents, now anybody can do it. Literally anybody can do it. I have seen, in fact I have clients who are, and I don't want to ask their age, so I've not asked them, but I have clients that are in their 60s, and they are building apps with natural language using AI and AI agents in their 60s. We're not talking about some 25-year-old whippersnapper that understands all the latest tech. We're talking about essentially very mature ladies. Very mature ladies. I've got some mature men too, but very mature ladies, right? Not tech geniuses. And they are building apps with natural language and AI. So the thing with software as a service is, what would have stopped you getting into it a year ago? Oh, I can see the lift, that's weird. What would have stopped you getting into it a year ago? I don't usually sit here on this bit, I usually sit over there on the other side of the balcony. What would have stopped you getting into the business a year ago would have been the technical difficulties of it. But now the technical difficulties are gone. So very few people even understand that you can build software as a service as a civilian, for want of a better word, a civilian, a normal person, not an entrepreneurial, experienced business owner with millions of dollars in the bank. Like, we're talking about little old ladies. Bless you, little old ladies. We're talking about maybe not so little, but older men. You know, I don't know how old my oldest clients are, but I don't know. They're older than me, and I'm 45. And they're probably quite a bit older than me. I don't know. So, what I'm saying is, look, if little old ladies can build software now, then you can build software. I don't care who you are, what situation you're from, how technical you think you're not, you can build software. Now, one of the biggest things I hear is, I'm not an ideas guy, I'm not an ideas person. I hear that probably 50% of my clients come to me, maybe more, maybe 70% of my clients come to me going, I don't have an idea. That's how I used to describe myself. And on my team, I'm known as the ideas guy, which is weird because I thought I wasn't an ideas guy. But there's just a few tweaks you need to make in your mindset, and all of a sudden you become the ideas guy. Like, you just need guiding a little bit, and then you become the ideas guy. Especially once you've chosen your niche. Once you've chosen your niche and you've decided to go into that space, the ideas start to just come out of nowhere. Feature ideas just come out of nowhere, and it just gets a lot easier. In fact, James, I shared his build story on the channel here. I don't know, a few weeks ago or whatever. 3 weeks in, he had no idea, he was ready to quit. He didn't tell me he was ready to quit, he just was. And I sent him a voice note, not knowing he was ready to quit, and it tweaked something in his mind, and then he came up with an idea, and now he's one of my superstar students. Built out some amazing software. So he's gone from not having an idea to boom, he's got his idea and he's off to the races. So software as a service is one of the best business models, and the reasons for that is the passive recurring income. You can run it from anywhere in the world. It's a faceless business, it's a single person business, and the technical barrier that was there with software as a service as a business model is now gone, because the AI and the AI agents can code better than any devs I know. Like, it's bonkers. Faster, cheaper, better. So what stops you now from getting into this amazing business model that I've made over $12 million in, passive, in my spare time, literally 2 or 3 hours a month? What's stopping you? Well, you can build the software with AI. What's stopping you really now is understanding how the jigsaw pieces go together. But I've actually got a free training. You can find it in the link on this video. It's 100% free training. I'm not selling you anything in it, and it shows you the 7-step process of building an AI software as a service business. This stuff's brand new. Very few people are talking about it. They're all talking about they're obsessed with the build side of it. So if you do find information online, it's just they're just obsessed with the building of the software, which is fine. It's fun. It's addictive. It's actually really fun to build the software, but that doesn't build your business. And obviously, as an entrepreneur of over 2 decades online, which is crazy, how old am I can tell you that, look, building pretty apps ain't gonna make you no money. It's building a business with the SaaS, or the software as a service, being the product, and it's everything else that actually builds you a business, not the software itself. Obviously, you've got to get that right. You've got to get your software, you've got to put out something good, but that's easy now with AI, like really easy. Or like low-hanging fruit, if you're not an ideas person, find a niche where there's 3 to 5 competitors in it. Have a look at what the 5 core features of those 3 to 5 competitors are that they share. Clone those features with AI and AI agents. Add one unique idea, and it's easy to come up with an idea for a feature. It's more difficult, I accept, to come up with an idea for the actual kind of niche and problem you're going to solve in itself. A lot of people just get it that easy, but some people do struggle with it. But we've not found anybody where we're like, can't think of anything. Like, everybody that I've worked with so far has got an idea out of it. So, and usually once one idea comes, a bunch of them come. But yeah, you clone the core feature set, you add a unique feature which is easier than you think, and then that's it, you've got your product. And then it's all about putting together the different pieces that make a business, a sales process that converts, a way to retain customers, your pricing tiers, maybe some email campaigns, maybe you plug in an affiliate program, maybe you start working with influencers, like maybe you do some social media, maybe you don't, like, but the point is, the software is the easy bit, and it's the bit that these other people tend to get a bit obsessed with, because it is the fun bit. It's really fun. I find fun in building businesses. I like the business side of it, but honestly, the amount of my clients that I've like seen, like thinking they're up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, And it's because they're building the software, because it's the unique blend of problem solving and creativity. I think there's something about that. I don't know what it is. If I was a psychology expert, I'd probably be able to tell you. But it's something I've noticed, something I've identified in a lot of people that do this now. And including myself, you lose yourself in it because it's so much fun, and I think it becomes addictive. I think actually building apps using AI and AI agents is actually become addictive, and I think it's that combination of creativity and problem solving. Now, interestingly enough, the last app I built, which wasn't a full-blown app, it was a free tool. I just use Replit Agent 3, which is the AI agent that I think is the best out there. And since Agent 3 came out, some of my clients have been moaning about it, but I used it the other day and it was from start to finish impeccable. It did not skip a beat, it did not get anything wrong. Go back 4 or 5 months, you would use Replit Agent, and oftentimes you get into a thing whereby you tell it once and it had a 60% chance to get it right first time. You tell it again, maybe you're up to about 80% chance, and then you tell it a third time and you're probably up to about 95% chance of getting it right. And then there was a 5% chance there that was just like, you're not fixing it with that tool without some really out of the box thinking, or spending a day or two trying this and trying that, and some things are just like, so you end up working around it. But that was addictive. But the last time I used the agent, which was a few days ago, it did not skip a beat. I didn't have to tell it twice or 3 times. I told it once, it got it right. Everything got it right first time. So I'm seeing massive leaps and bounds improvement in the agent itself. But a lot of my students now are using Claude Code plugged into Replit anyway, because it drops the usage fees to 0. You just pay for your Claude Code subscription and you pay for Replit's monthly fee. Can you hear that? I think it might be an ambulance. When you hear that in like cities in like New York on the TV and stuff, you're like, who's been shot? Or London, who's been stabbed? In Dubai, it's like, who's stubbed a toe? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just so safe here. But yeah, I think when you hear sirens in a city, you just assume that somebody's just like, something bad's happened. But yeah, it's not anything. It's an ambulance a little bit stuck in the traffic. Dubai's amazing, but the traffic is usually horrific. But I don't look too bad, does it? So yeah, anyway, if you've not looked already into the AI software as a service model, which is brand new, I dare say it's this year brand new. Like, it's not a year old. If you've not looked into the AI software as a service business model, well, this is what all I talk about on this channel. You need to check it out. And like I say, I've got a free training that actually tells you all about making money with AI and tells you how to make money with AI software as a service. And I think it's a good training. I've not had any feedback from it yet because it only went live yesterday. That's freaking me out. When the lift goes up, I can see the light. I've never sat here before, and it's like weird because I thought, like, is that a chopper going up or what? No, it's just the lift. It looks weird. Anyway, free training. There's a link somewhere just below this video. Go watch that and let me know what you think to the training, because I'm interested in getting some feedback on it. But yeah, it goes through the 7 steps to build your own AI income stream from scratch, passive, single person, faceless. Don't need much money, probably $200-300 to do it. It's capable of making you 5, 10, 15, 20k a month. It's not going to do that overnight, but if you stick with it and give it a few months, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, there's no reason why you can't have a passive income that could replace your job. And there's a window of opportunity right now whereby it's brand new. Nobody knows about it, and very few people are doing it. And like I say, the people that are doing it are messing around making apps and not building businesses. Well, this channel is all about building businesses. So if you're interested in that, hit subscribe and all that stuff. We chat about AI software as a service, and building real passive cash flows and real passive businesses online using AI. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Webley. Blah, blah, blah. See you next time. Bye.